Good morning, students. Today we are going to start again with chapter 10 Simple Interest, and this is your third session. So, question number 1 is saying that in 4 years, rupees 6,000 amounts to rupees 8,000. In what time will rupees 525 amount to rupees 700 at the same rate? So here in the first case rate is not given. So if you will take out the rate in the first case, that will be the rate in the second case also. Let's see. First case. So in the first case, principal is being given to you, that is rupees 6,000. Then time is being given to you, that is 4 years. Then amount has been given to you, that is rupees 8,000. Okay, so how to take out the rate first? So in order to take out the rate, we need to take out the simple interest. So amount is equals to P plus I, that is simple interest. So the value of amount is being given to you, that is rupees 8,000. Then value of P is given, that is rupees 6,000. I is not given. So now I will be 8,000 minus 6,000. So this will be rupees 2,000. Clear? See. Now from here we can take out the rate. So the formula of rate is I into 100 upon P into T. So 2,000 has been given, that is interest, multiply 100 upon P is 6,000 upon T. So this will be cut. 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, then 2 1s are 2 50s are, then 2 3s are 6, 2 25s are. So when you will calculate it, you will get 8.33%. Okay, so in the first case the percent is 8.33, so that will be the same percent in the second rate also. Okay, so in the second case, what is P? That is rupees 525 given in the question, and we have to take out the time. So time is unknown. Now rate is given 8.33% and amount is being given, that is rupees 700. Okay, so from here we can take out the interest. Amount is equals to P plus I. So amount is 700, principal 525, then interest. So I is equals to 700 minus 5 to 5, and you will get 175 here, rupees 175. Okay, now we can take out the time period. So time is equals to I into 100 upon P into R. So 175 multiply 100, keep the values, and what is P? P is 525 multiply by 8.33. So when you will solve it, okay, when you will solve it, you will get the answer as 4 years. Okay, when you will solve it, you will get the answer as 4 years. So try to solve this, okay, without using any calculator. Okay, now see the next question. Now see the second question. Second question is saying that what sum of money lent out at 5% for 3 years will produce the same interest as rupees 900 lent out at 4% for 5 years? So here you have to take out the principal. Okay, let's see the second case. In the second case, principal is rupees 900. Okay, rate is 4%. Then time is given to you is 5 years. So simple interest is equals to PRT upon 100. So P is 900 into 4 into 5 upon 100. Okay, this zeros will be cut. You will get the simple interest as rupees 180. So now the simple interest of second case will be the simple interest of first case, because it is saying in the question. So in the first case, simple interest is equals to rupees 180. Rate is equals to 5%. Time is 3 years. So we have to take out the sum. So principal is equals to simple interest into 100 upon R into T. That will be 180 multiplied by 100 upon 5 into 3, and you will get the answer rupees 1200. Okay, again try to solve this and you will get it. Okay, let's see the next question. So now your last question from exercise 10 is question number 3, that is saying that P and Q invest rupees 36,000 and rupees 25,000, okay, respectively, at the same rate of interest per year. P is investing 36,000 and Q is investing 25,000, and the rate percent is same. If at the end of 4 years P gets rupees 3,080 more interest than Q, so we have to take out the interest, the rate of interest. So P's investment is, that is P1 rupees 36,000, and Q's investment, that is P2 rupees 25,000. So time is 4 years and rate is not given, so let rate is equals to X%. So P's interest, what will be the interest of P? That will be rupees 36,000, means P into R into T. So 36,000 into X, that is R, into 4 upon 100. When you will solve this, you will get rupees 1440x, that is of P. Okay, and Q's interest rupees 25,000 into X into 4 upon 100. When you will solve this, you will get 1000x, that is Q's interest. So what will be the difference in their interest? Rupees 1440 minus rupees 1000, and we have taken out X as common outside the bracket. Now we will get rupees 440x, but their difference was, see, as it is saying that P is getting 3,080 more interest, but their difference was, okay, because P is getting more interest, so 3,080, so 440x is equals to 3,080, so x is equals to 3,080 upon 440. Zeros will be cut. When you will solve this, you will get 7% as the rate. Okay, so with this we have completed our half yearly syllabus. Students, if you will face any difficulty, do ask me, and we are about to do the revisions also, and I will take your test. So thank you.